That's your version of fading.
Good morning!
God, that's too loud. That's too good morning.
Hang on, I'm gonna fix this.
Okay,
Alright, our heads are still
your duct tape's not holding.
I know. Duct tape is good for just about anything. Ow!
Oh,
Oh.
sorry.
Oh,
I ran over his foot.
we don't wear shoes while we're doing this. Ooh!
Yeah.
That's a production secret.
Oh yeah. Hello, how are y'all today on this Saturday morning with the sunshine and joining us for coffee? And we're gonna have a quick recap of stuff that's going on at the shop and all that good stuff. And I don't know if you were at the Pueblo store yesterday, but oh my gosh, did they ever have a great time at that?
Did they?
I think they did. So
It's like, the cops were called.
I know. So anyway.
No, they weren't.
But Terry sent pictures of the class, and some people had brought in some snacks and some cakes, and oh my gosh, were they having a blast. So anyway, I always love seeing that when everybody's up there just kind of having fun. So anyway.
Wait. Rules.
Oh, gotta go over the rules. If you want to enter in to win one of 3 $6 gift cards, you can do that, and put your name, just say hi in the comments and all that, and give us some thumbs up with the likes and stuff, and we'll get you entered in. So this is we're going to give you a quick rundown what's going on at both stores, and I am not awake this morning. I am just not.
Okay. Are we going to discuss anything else, or are you going to read your doodad?
I'll go down through this, and then you've got to get your time thing ready. 'Cause
okay.
I've got this down this week. So.
I would suggest that all you at home watching this from afar, even in different countries around the world, that you set your timers for 1.5 minutes, because she thinks that I'm not cheating, but she thinks that my watch is off. So anyway, I think we should all do it together.
Whatever. Okay. All right. So.
When it's time. It's not time yet.
Not yet. No.
Okay.
I did want to share a couple of things I found on the internet this week when we were snowed in and got nothing else to do but to go on the internet, I guess. But here's a few signs that you might be addicted to sewing. So.
Wait, let me, real quick, Dorothy's asking if you embroidered your...
Oh, I did. Yes, this is from Embroidery Library, and it's actually little pieces, or it's oh my gosh, measuring tape. It's measuring tape. But yes, I did embroider that. So thank you.
Wow, where's your coffee at?
I know. I don't know why I'm not awake yet. So anyway, just wanted to share a couple things I read this week. One, okay, if you may be addicted to sewing if you're either sewing or planning when you're going to sew next. So if you're constantly looking at new things to sew, that might be an indication. You might be addicted to sewing if you've ever considered getting a tattoo with sewing or threads or scissors or anything else like that. Or you wish you were seriously considering getting a tattoo. That's where I fit in, because I don't want a tattoo, but it would be very cool to have a sewing tattoo. Okay. You get grumpy if you haven't sewn for a couple days, all right? You have more boxes of scrap fabric than a normal person has boxes of clothes. Okay. You might be addicted if you dislike beautiful weather because it means you feel obligated to be outside and not behind your sewing machine. So anyone relate to any of this?
Yeah, I like that one, because I should be outside. I need to redo our garage. You know that, because I've been waiting for spring cleaning just so I can clean the garage out.
I think it's still a ways off.
Yeah.
And you also might be addicted to sewing if the staff knows your name when you're getting your fabric cutting at the cutting table. Plus, they know your grandkids' names. Plus, they know your pets' names. So you might be addicted to sewing. But anyway, I just thought I'd throw that out there. I think we're all kind of addicted to it. That's why we tune in, and that's why we do this. It's a very relaxing hobby, but it has its challenges, and so you get both realms. You get challenged and you get happy. So anyway, if you feel that you are addicted, we can offer help. So no, don't be afraid to come in and ask. So, all right.
I am a licensed psychotherapist.
Yes. Did you all know that?
Yes,
So-
I do have a license.
Yes.
So I can talk to you therapy-wise about fabric and everything that has to do with sewing. I didn't think that would, you never thought that would happen, huh?
Yeah.
It's odd. But
To-
yes.
Today in Canyon City, Mrs. Moo is having her quilting with the walking foot class. I think it may have an opening, but I'm not sure. But if you're interested in that, you could call the store right at 10. She'd probably be able to get you in there. So anyway, both stores are going to be pretty much hopping today. I know that they've got a class over at the Pueblo store too. So I'm ready if you're ready. Okay,
Wait, I gotta let everybody else get ready.
it's
because
time
It's time.
for the 90-second class rundown. Okay, tell me when to go.
I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna tell everybody else when to go.
Okay.
Okay, so wait. Okay, ready?
Uh-huh.
Go.
All right, you can still join Judy's Cut-Up Club this morning. This is the class I was talking about. There's one seat open. So if you want in this class, sign up now online, and we'll get you on the list, and you just show up at 10 o'clock. So it's going to be a very fun time. Judy always has such a great class that she teaches. The Canyon City Sit and Sew is this coming Thursday. On March 4th is the Solaris Reveal in Canyon City. We don't have any open seats yet, or right now, I'm sorry. We don't have any seats. It's all full. Okay, it's all full up. However, we do let you put your name on a waiting list. If someone should happen to drop out or cancel, we will get you into that slot. So if you are interested in it, put your name on the waiting list. That does not commit you, but it does let us know that, hey, you might want to come if we do have someone that drops out of that class. Christine is teaching her beginning rope bow class again at the Pueblo store, and that again is on March 4th, this coming Friday. All right, March 8th is Jennifer's Hoop It Up class, and you're going to be making a cute little zipper purse with a teddy bear on it. Pueblo Sit and Sew is March 9th. PJ had to cancel her Bargello class this week because of the weather, but she has rescheduled it for March 10th at 1 o'clock. So if you can get into that class, that would be great. The two that were already in the class are going to be coming to the March 10th class, and we hope to get a couple more to come in there. Mrs. Moo is teaching her landscape quilt class again, and the first session is on March 11th. Am I done? Did I not do it? Okay, my time's up, but I'm gonna keep going. All right, Featherweight Club is in Canyon City on March 15th. Terry's Snacks, Crafts, I always say that wrong.
She's gonna have
Crafts,
to
Snacks,
change
and
that.
Chats is March 16th. I just gotta shut up in between because I start talking.
Terry's Crafts, Snacks, and Chats.
Yes,
so
it's March
we need an
16th, yes.
acronym. So
And-
CSC.
And Miss Christine is going to be teaching a new class, and it's not has anything to do with rope, but it's very cute. And the picture is on the website, but it's called Chicken Mug Rub. You have to see it; it's adorable. On March 19th, Randy is teaching another beginner embroidery class.
Do you want me to show it, or you want to wait?
No, you can wait till you do your
Okay.
thing. So, and anyway, it's a great class for anyone that is a beginner at sewing or machine embroidery. And if you can sign up for that, you'll start to get more comfortable doing stuff. He's going to be making. Well, go ahead and show it. He's going to be making. I call it the puppy pouch.
I think it is called a puppy pouch.
Okay, it's called
Okay,
a puppy pouch.
we've done this. I did this about, I think it was last year that we did this. But this is for beginners in the hoop. It's a free pattern off of Sweet Pea, so it's swpea.com. You get the pattern, or I'm going to have the pattern. Depends on what machine you got. But this will be in the hoop. It'll be a 4x4, and we're going to learn a little bit about how to put zippers in. So the beginning zipper class, we're going to have to turn it inside out. So recommended items for this would be this little R&K turning tool. So it's not a little pokey on one side and it's pretty blunt on the other.
That's
but
a fabulous tool.
it's
by
a
the way.
nice, and it's metal. So you can use other things, but we recommend this. And then you'll also need your pink tape because we'll be doing, back and forth. So the class again is going to be March 19th. That's Saturday in Canyon, 11 to 2. We'll make at least one if you want to stay and make a note, that's fine. March 24th is a Thursday in Pueblo, again 11 to 2. I'll provide I'll provide the kit, but if you want a different colored dog, so if you have a dog at home and he's white or black or brown or red or whatever, bring that particular kind, because we're going to be learning applique in zippers and then in the hoop flipping of the pouch itself. So, all right, so it's a good flipping. So we're going to be learning, we're going to be in the hoop. And it's for the 4x4, so if you have a Verve, if you've recently bought a Verve or anything above, but we're going to be using the 4x4 hoop.
And they actually get a little bit more than just, because you're going to be learning not only the in the hoop with the zipper and how to put a zipper in with an embroidery machine, you're also going to learn how to do applique because the puppy is an applique. So it's kind of a good class. You kind of cover a couple of different items that you will learn.
Kind of a good class. It's an excellent class.
So, but you will learn a couple different techniques, and so anything that you learn, if you've got a new embroidery machine and you're just trying to get started on it and you're a little intimidated by it, come to class, you'll be fine.
Yeah, because I'm not an intimidating teacher.
Okay. All right. Now it is time for our segment that we're going to call Randy's Rabbit Hole.
Already?
Yeah, and that's thanks to a listener last week that gave us that idea. So anyway.
Well, okay. So if you're going to talk about that, is it my turn now?
See that sheet? It says
Okay.
Randy's Rabbit Hole.
Okay, this next segment is going to be a little dangerous, and we haven't tried it live, so
I'm not doing this, am I?
no.
Okay, I don't do dangerous.
You're just
so.
gonna,
Okay.
just in case something happens. So I'm gonna have to get over there. But first, I want to mention that the Royal Gorge Quilt Council will be meeting on the second Saturday of the month here in Canyon City. It's going to be on the 12th, and that will meet at the Hive, which is downtown Canyon City at 729 Main Street, and that starts at 9:30. They go up to about noon. New members are welcome. Also want to reach out to the Pueblo guilds, and if you have a guild that you're a member of and you have dates and times, we wouldn't mind putting that on the air and say, hey, here's the Pueblo guild, especially if you come and get all your product at First Stitches. Is that good?
Yeah, we always
Okay.
give a discount on Guild Day, so.
You should have a guild card. All the members of the Royal Gorge Quilt Council have a guild card. So if you have a Pueblo guild, you just can't come in and go, I'm a member of a guild. Give me,
Yeah,
something
without
like
your
that.
card.
So why don't you go ahead and talk and let me get this ready, and then I'll pan over to the most dangerous segment of our presentation.
Okay,
Okay?
okay. I don't have anything to talk about, but go ahead.
Oh, well, I should have been getting this
Well,
ready
what I can
beforehand.
do is, Randy, one of the things that Randy's going to be talking about today is the project that I worked on this week.
Yeah,
And
I gotta do that too.
And I showed a picture of it.
Don't forget that.
Yeah, I showed a picture on the Facebook, what I was doing, and sometimes sometimes you just got to watch the needle stitch. And so, been wanting to get this done for a long time, it just haven't happened. You know, I had arm issues and all that good stuff, but did make up some patches. We like to give little goodies and people who order online that we have to ship out to. And so one of the things that we give out are these little patches in the order. And do you want, okay.
Well, what do you want to do?
Well, I don't, okay. So anyway, I'm going to show you what I did. First I designed it on the computer in Floriani software, which was fun. I always love messing around in that program, but you've got to have time to mess around in it because it is, you can lose your mind easily, but if you just follow the steps and go through it, it's just a great program to custom design practically any embroidery design that you have. So I got on there and I made up some different patch ideas. Should we go show the patches now? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then once I got them done, I sent them downstairs to the Big Tin Needle guy, and the Big Tin Needle guy went ahead and stitched them all out for me. He can give you more details about how many he did at one time and all that. Tin needles are great. 6 and 10 needles are great for when you have jobs like this to do. You got to crank out a bunch, but you don't want to have to keep changing the thread over and over again. Well, the thing on these patches are you got to have these nice little cut circles. Anybody out there can cut circles really good? I can't. So anyway, I enlisted the help of my
Mhm.
scanning cut.
Let me get this.
Yeah, go ahead. And I cheated. I love to cheat. But, well, give me all of them. But anyway, I used my scanning cut to cut out my patches. So I had perfectly,
And that's on twill.
yeah, this is on a twill. And it's a special fabric. It's from Dime Embroidery. It's called Patch. Patch something. But anyway, it's great if you want to make patches. It's got a little bit of the sturdiness behind it. And so that's what we've been doing. I've been doing all of the cutting out of that and the programming and saving it so that when next time we need another batch, I can just go in and hit, send it to my production manager downstairs so he can produce them. So, and you did how many this week, I think?
Oh,
You did about
40.
45 or 50, just stick it on the 10 needle and shoot it, hit the button and go. So
Oh, it's not that easy. Stick it on, just press a button.
I think it is, but it's easy for me. I just hand it off to him.
Oh, real quick,
So-
Dorothy was asking what the machine was over there on that side.
That's a printer. That's my printing machine. So anyway,
Are you ready?
all right, now we're going to go down Randy's rabbit hole. So he's got to switch the camera, so hang on to your eyes.
So tell me about when. Look at it on here. How's that?
Down a little bit. We've got to point down.
I gotta see that over here. I want this right here.
Yep, you're good.
All right.
Yep, I'll move it if it doesn't come out good. You
Okay.
don't know, do you?
Right.
You gotta check it yourself.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna check it myself. How's that?
Yeah, now I can see the bottom.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
is that
you just
good?
have to lean forward.
Okay. So I want to show you. First, I want to show you a bunch of these patches too that I made. Today's demonstration, show and tell, again, is very, very dangerous. So our disclaimers: don't try this at home, but you're gonna have to. So I just want to tell you the proper way to do this. Today we're going to. Where is it? Oh, there it is over there. I'm going to show you the difference between a clean iron. You see this? Nice and shiny.
That's Kim's iron.
It happens to be Kim's iron, and she probably just bought it, so that's why. So, okay, so it's been around. But let me show you Randy's iron. Ta-da! See? It's a little dirty because I use it quite often and probably on some things that I probably shouldn't. But I iron a lot down there. So what we're going to do today is we're going to attempt to clean it. That's right, live on air. So you want to make sure you get your iron really, really hot. And I'm doing that. And we're going to use Dritz. This segment brought to you by Dritz Iron Off Hot Iron Cleaner. And it's really easy to use. It's just you're going to be dealing with the hot iron. So what we're going to be doing is, I'm going to read the instructions here because you can. Empty water from the steam, iron before cleaning. I haven't quite done that yet because I still have a little bit in there. Set iron on dry cotton setting. Squeeze a small amount of iron off onto the thickly folded cloth. I would remind you to use a cloth that you don't really care about messing up. So we have this one. And then we're going to rub the hot iron over the cloth in a circular motion. And we're going to do our best to clean my iron. Now, I can tell you from experience, you're not going to, I'm going to point at this, I'm just going to be close to it. It's not going to go into these little crevices unless you have a Q-tip or something like that, but I'm not going to worry about those. So, again, make sure your iron is hot. Can you see me? Okay?
Yeah, you look good.
All right. And I would go ahead and whoosh it up a little bit. It's kind of like a little tube of toothpaste. It's kind of ugly gray. And I also have to clean off further a couple of paper towels. I recommend thick ones, again. So we're going to put a little bit of this iron off on here. I might not have a lot. Well, I hope I have some.
Oh, that would be very
I use a lot of it. Okay, you go. See, it's all squishy. It like I said, it looks like Goober toothpaste. Okay, you see that? Now, if I can hold the iron with one hand, and again, it's got to be really, really hot. I'm going to do this, and then we're going to put this on here like so. Can you see that all right?
Yeah.
And we're going to clean it. La 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 la. And my iron is going to take quite a bit. So, now, this says, I'm going to tell you this, it says to go ahead and put this on a cloth. It cleans it. I can say that this works better.
Uh-huh.
Well, it does.
Okay.
So you get it on there like that, let it soak a little bit, and then, yes, and it cleans it really, really good. So you're going to have to take a little bit of that, and you're going to clean it up. Spend a little time with it. And like I said, it's not going to get inside all those little crevices. You want to make sure that your fingers aren't going to be burned and your cloth doesn't catch on fire. That would be a good thing. And work it, baby. And again, be very, very careful, because you could burn yourself. So, again, I can work on little crevices in here and there, but there is the iron. Can you see it? Nice and clean.
Yep.
So, again, little crevices. If you wanted to, you get some little Q-tips, put that on there, work them in there. And then before you actually put this onto a piece of fabric or whatever, I'd recommend doing a little test on a piece of fabric or something like that. Okay?
So you had a comment. Maureen says, I usually iron the cloth with the goop on it. Didn't know you could hold the cloth. Wow. So,
Yes.
okay.
So, yeah, I can do that. I can put the goop on there. We'll do it that way. Can you see that on there? Yeah. Anyway, many different ways, but this is good stuff.
He uses it a lot.
I use it a lot. That's why there's not a lot in here. And again, it's Dritz. Oh, yeah. No, don't worry about that. But it cleans pretty good. So I like it. And that way, you don't have to keep going to your box store and buying irons all the time. Just because they go bad. Because they get a little... Anyway, yeah, I do a lot of sticky stabilizers, things like that. So sometimes your iron just gets scooped up for some unknown reason. Wanted to show you these patches that we did. And if, did you tell them what the patches are for?
Yeah.
That if you buy something online, you get these, or?
If we have to ship anything out, you get a patch.
So
yeah.
These are pretty cool. This is her, what do you call it, their deck of cards or something like that?
Card deck.
Card deck. And then this one's pretty cool. But she designed all these on the Floriani software, the Total Control software. So anyway, that's it for me in the rabbit hole portion of show and tell, I guess. And we have lots of patches, so you can order online.
We get lots of orders.
Somebody asked earlier how long it took me to make these. I went ahead and put them on the tin needle, and it's a 4-color change. The tin needle took 3 hours for 15, so that equals right around 11, 12 minutes per patch, which is not bad. And then we used a water stabilizer, OASD. So we used a woven water-soluble stabilizer, and then we used the patch water-soluble stabilizer on top of that. So basically that's it. All right, I'm going to come back to you.
Okay.
All right, let's go back to Kim.
Hold on to your eyeballs. I'm still writing people's names down.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. All right. And Dorothy said the machine over your left shoulder. Is that, did we tell you right, Dorothy? I'm not sure if we
Well,
answered
sure,
you
that
right.
was the printer.
Okay, perfect then. All right, so when he gets back here, we will start up again. All right,
Oh, you'll be
Oh.
over there?
okay.
I don't care. Do this.
He's the director, I'm the directee. Okay,
Let me see.
the one thing I did want to point out about the patches and everything, the 10 needle makes the job easy. You just, and he sets it up once, he sets his threads up once, he pushes a button, he comes upstairs, he watches TV with me. So after all the patches are done, he goes back down and he gets another set going. So
It's a lot harder than that.
I know, but it does make it simple.
No, and I use the app.
Yeah, the Brother app.
Yeah, the app.
He uses the Brother app to talk to the machine downstairs. So if something happens in the middle of the stitch out, it notifies him on his phone. He says, "Oh, I'll be right back. Pause it." So I have to pause the show we're watching. He runs downstairs. He changes the thread, replaces the bobbin, or does whatever else he does. When the machine stops unexpectedly.
It's
so
a great machine.
It
I love
is.
my machine.
Yeah, you can really crank out the product. And someone asked if we make patches. I make patches for our store. I don't make patches for other people. But if you want to, we can definitely show you how you can do that. And you don't need to have a fancy 10 needle. You can just use your regular embroidery machine to make patches. The 10 needle makes it faster, and if you're going to be mass producing, that's about the way you have to go. To be cost effective and productive and everything. But you can make a patch on a little 4x4 embroidery machine. So there's certain steps that you got to take. Any design is not going to be patch worthy. It has to be designed, especially the outer edges, specifically for a patch. So that it'll hold out and all that stuff. But anyway, that's what I did on our down day this week when we had a snow day and we closed and everything. I played around on Floriani. I played around. I actually used some stuff in Embellish software.
Again, you can see
That
how
I
many,
did.
you
And
can
then-
see how many patches I made.
Yeah, and then I figured out how to get my scan and cut off ready to cut all the patches out, and it was fun. I enjoyed it.
Did you show them the video that you? Tell them about the video that you have.
There's a
on there.
video on Facebook you can watch of my design that I did in Floriani. So, but anyway,
Well, one more thing. We're getting close to the last day for the quilt shop. I Love
Oh.
Me contest. or whatever
LQS,
it's
yeah,
called.
the local quilt shop
Local quilt
contest.
shop contest.
If you go back
Um,
through the Facebook, you'll see where we've had it linked, and you can link there. If you haven't voted, I'm sure y'all have. But if you haven't voted, go ahead and vote. Yay for us! We don't stand a chance to win this.
We
but
may, with just a small push at the very
I
end,
know.
we could be the
right.
nation's #1 quilt store in America.
But all we care about is
So-
being the #1 quilt shop for you all, you guys. Okay, so, but
So-
it's been fun. It's great to watch, and it's good to read some of the comments that you guys have written in. So anyway,
So Dorothy, check out, see where we're at.
yeah,
I was going to say something else too.
totally went off the top of your head.
I lost it.
Yeah, we lost it. Next week, I'm going to show you how to help you pick colors out for your quilt so that you know that you don't pick a color that's going to be too close to another color that once you get it in the quilt, it's all going to wash away. So anyway, we're going to, visually wash away, not wash away in the wash. But anyway, we're going to show you that next week.
I'm not very good at choosing colors.
No,
It's
he's
always-
not, and I've got several examples to show you. So we will,
Really?
yeah,
Of mine? No.
yours, yeah.
No.
So anyway, but I'll be teaching you that because I know we all struggle with that. We don't know what's going to go with what and how's it going to look when it's done. And there's a couple simple tricks you can do that will help you along that path, and we'll talk about that next week. So I think we're about done. You guys have any? Never mind. I'm thinking I'm in a class. Do you guys have any questions?
Well,
No.
they can ask questions,
I know.
but the thing is, do you have any particular show and tell projects that you'd like for us to show and tell? And the more dangerous, the better. The better, higher the viewing ratings that we'll have, because
Oh, okay.
danger sells what?
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever.
Well, I'm waiting for you to start drawing, I guess. But anyway, if you have anything because the iron was very dangerous.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Dorothy wants to know and now it's over Kim's left shoulder. It's my left shoulder.
Point to it. It's that, right? It's the
Are
printer.
you talking to printer back there?
It's the only thing that's in the.
I got a serger and my scanning cut, and then my Janome sewing machine and my Luminaire is in this room.
Yeah, that's the scanning.
Yeah, okay.
And that's
I'm
printer.
intrigued.
So,
Yeah,
Dorothy, you never seen a printer before?
Anyway,
Okay.
Dorothy says picking out colors is easy. She just comes to first stitches. And we will help you do that too. You know that.
PJ
So-
and Michaela and everybody's
Oh
really,
yeah, they're
really
great.
good.
So our time is up for today. I hope you enjoyed today's Saturday morning coffee with Kim and Randy.
And if you didn't, then don't tell anybody that you didn't like it. So.
But watch us anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Give us a bunch of love and hits and give us a bunch of like and hits and everything. That helps. I don't know what it does really. I just was told to do that.
Tell your
so.
friends all over the world that you watch us.
Yeah,
And
okay.
then they'll wonder why.
You all have a great day. It's going to warm up a little bit more today. Watch out for that slush on the road. Oh my word. You get splattered with that and that's not fun. So anyway, be careful, have fun, stop by the stores, and we will see you this
Wait.
time. Oh, we got a draw. Oh my gosh, go ahead. All right. I am.
Wait, where?
Usually I'm up at 5. I did not get up till 6 today, so I'm just kind of a little discombobulated.
That's a little bit.
A little
I was
bit.
gonna wait till you turned it off.
Ah,
Hey.
okay, we're gonna draw real fast. Okay, I'm drawing. So the winner of one $6 gift card is
Mojibo.
Marianne Bibby.
Bibby.
Bibby, okay.
B-I-B-Y.
All right. The next one is, and we start a new month next week, don't we?
Oh,
my gosh.
and-
Yes. The second winner is Linda Wagner. Linda Wagner.
And daylight saving time is coming up soon too.
Oh, yay.
And I'm not
we'll get
sure
to walk
when.
in the evenings again. Okay. And the last one is Deb Smith. All right, so we have our 3 winners for today. Go by either store. They will know that you have won a $6 gift
Well, we
card.
need to know where they're at.
No, we don't.
Okay.
I just let the staff know. What I do is after the show, I email the staff and they'll say, okay, here's today's winners. If they come in, give them the card. And so they do. So, all right.
All right.
All right, guys.
Now I think we're done.
I think we're done.
think-
Yeah. I'm going to go have another cup of coffee because I didn't have enough or something. Anyway, y'all have a great Saturday. We will hope to see you at the stores. Bye. I have to do this, right?
Yeah, you got to turn this
Okay.
off. Bye.
Oh, too